Today we're going to talk about how to prepare your property for sale after the passing of a loved one, coming up. Hi, this is Kai with the Kai Wong team, helping you better understand everything you need to know about New York City real estate. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Tim Alamo from Alamo & Associates. How are you doing today, Tim?
Good, thank you.
Tim, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a New York City real estate attorney.
Okay.
I represent purchasers and sellers of residential and commercial real estate. My properties that I'm dealing with are co-ops, condos, single and multifamily homes, and buildings.
Having a loved one pass away is hard enough, and especially with dealing with the aftermath with their property, their real property, and how to handle it. So today I wanted to talk to you about, what are certain things that they need to be aware of?
Not having your estate in order can significantly delay the transaction.
Okay.
So what I suggest people, once a loved one has passed and you're in the probate process, obviously you need to be working with a trust and estate attorney. Mm-hmm. In terms of selling a property, it doesn't hurt to engage the services of a broker sooner than later so they can work on getting the property prepared. Chances are in an estate sale, the loved one was in the unit or the property for some time, possibly caregivers were coming in and it wasn't maintained. So there might be some small work that needs to be done to the property to get it ready for sale.
It's always good to get everything ready a little beforehand, just to take care of all the minor items first.
Right. Sometimes you're in a little bit more of a pickle, and you get to a contract and you're almost ready to close, and you realize that not everything in the estate is ready to go. In that case, hopefully, like I said, you're working with a trust and estate attorney. Okay. And what he or she may be able to do for you is petition the probate court to allow you a temporary letters testamentary or letters of administration, grant the executor or the administrator the proper authority to sign documents on behalf of the estate. You're going to need that in order to sign the closing documents.
Yeah, so they should probably get that way in advance just to make sure everything's in order.
Correct. This will allow the sale of the property, but also the proceeds will be held in escrow pending the final issuance of the letters testamentary. However, be advised that these temporary letters testamentary tend to expire very quickly, so you want to be ready to go once they are issued to you.
So what are the other documents that we need to properly sell in the estate?
A copy of a will, if it's available.
Okay.
You obviously want to read the will. Make sure that it's giving the property to the person who's selling it. You also want to have that letters testamentary or the temporary letters testamentary, giving the rights to the executor or the administrator. Mm-hmm. You'll also want to get a New York State and a federal lien release, which basically says to all parties that there's no estate taxes due on this. And then finally, you're going to have a certified copy of the death certificate.
Thank you so much for the information. I think it's very helpful for the survivors of the family to understand everything that's part of the process.
Right.
Any recommendation in terms of anything else that they need to have first, God forbid, before anything happens?
I think an important document to go over and make sure is in place when you're dealing with anyone who's approaching older ages is to have your estate documents in order. All of these documents, besides the will, come after this person were to pass away. The will is obviously a testament to how they want their properties to be divided up, and it's always good to have that settled before we ever get to the point of dealing with an estate.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for all the information.
My pleasure.
And thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Hope you found that information helpful. If you would like us to answer any other questions in a future video, please leave it in the comment below. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing. On this channel, we provide you with information regarding buying and selling tips, market updates, and neighborhood guides. So we hope to see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Take care.